Hello, Mr. Nemo here. I'm going to take a quick minute to show parents and students how to utilize Quizlet. So anytime that I make a Quizlet, I put a link to it on my wiki, and I also give it to the whomever teacher I made it for, or if it's not for me, and give them the link. So sometimes you'll find it on the teacher page. Sometimes you have to find it on my wiki. So if you go to Google and type in Mr. Nemo wiki and hit enter, there's my page. First one, you click on it. Depending on if your student is in 7th or 8th grade, you click on the appropriate tab. Here's 7th, this is 8th down here. I know I just made one for Mr. Potter, who's 7th grade social studies, so I'll click on that. And that takes us to Mr. Potter's Chapter 3 Quizlet. So click on that link. And here we are to Quizlet. I gotta go fast because I don't have a lot of time. So just rewind it and listen again if you get lost. The beauty of Quizlet, it starts out with the old school 3x5 right here in the front. This is called a set, by the way. This is all the words that I made. And if you click it, and all the words are down here, you can see there was 30 something of them. So if you go back up to here and you want to study the old school way of a 3x5 card, you do click to flip. So there's the term hydroelectric power. You click down here to flip. It's energy generated by falling water. Then you go to the next word, free enterprise, and that is people start and run business to make profit. So that's one way to study. Another one that I think is very powerful is if you click test. And over here on the side, it has the question types. And you make sure that you want to do this. Ask Mr. Potter or whoever you're taking a test for, what kind of test is it going to be? Is it going to have written parts, matching, multiple choice, true and false? I know for a fact that Mr. Potter's upcoming test will be a combination of matching and multiple choice. So if I click those and then go back over here to regenerate test, now it took 10 of the words and made matching questions, and it took another 10 and made multiple choice, which kids need to practice because who knows what word's going to be where, so you got to know them all. But if you, after you take the test, you click check your answers, and it'll tell you how you did. I got everyone wrong because I didn't try and I failed. I'm sorry. I should study more. But the beauty is you can regenerate the test and try it again, and it changes things around, and you just keep going till you know all the words, and you're doing really well. When you start getting A's on your Quizlet test, you're probably going to get an A in the class. So you click back to the set page, which takes you back to your main page here, where there's other things you can do. You can play a game of scatter, which is where it takes 10 of the words and 10 of the definitions, and it scatters them on a page, and you have to figure out which one goes where by dragging it over, and if you don't get it right, it bounces it out. So Buddhists, let me see if I can find that real quick. Buddhists, I think the answer to that, oh, this is terrible. Follow the Eightfold Path. There it goes. So it disappears when you get it right. But I got to stop. Another thing is we try to record their times up here. You can see the timer, and if the student logs in and they have their little username, we can keep track, and it tells us who was the fastest. And so it's kind of like a little bragging thing. And whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. And so we can have fun with that and see who was the fastest kid, and maybe the teacher will try and beat them. So when I want to go back to that one page, I click back to set, and that takes me back here. There's other games you can play. There's a space race, there's a speller, learn, and there's also little chat things that you can, if there's another kid that's logged in, and they can do little chat things, but that's not, necessary. Another powerful part of this is the print option. A lot of times you want your student wants to actually hold them and have them with you, so they can click to print large ones, and those come out almost the size of a 3x5 card. They can do the small ones, and you just print them out. Don't cut them down the middle. You got to cut across the top and the bottom of it. You want to fold down the middle so that it makes the 3x5 card with the front and the back, or however you want to do it. So that's how you print things. So when you want to go back, again, you can click back to set, and there we go. Also, there is mobile apps for Quizlet. So if you go on Quizlet and log in, you don't necessarily have to. You can get there searching for me, Mr. Nemo FPS. And again, that's right here, Mr. Nemo FPS. Find my Quizlets, and you can use them on iPads, iPods, Android, whatever. So very powerful. You got to get your kids on here. It's an awesome website to know and to use.